guys? Welcome to the channel. First video up. Alright, what we're gonna get is 3 movements that I like to use just in the morning or anytime I like to warm up for a workout that I'm about to do. So let's get right into it. No equipment needed. Get yourself a nice piece of grass, some sunshine if you can, and let's get into it. First one up, crab press. Amazing. Alright, so hands go right next to, just behind your hips, and then you're gonna push down into the floor, putting the glutes, pushing the glutes up, extending. And what you're really gonna focus here is really on pushing your shoulders, screwing them into the floor like a corkscrew, doing this motion so that we open up the shoulders completely here. Let's go for 8 of these, and on the last one, we're gonna hold for 10 seconds. Let's do it. Wherever you are is perfectly fine. If this is super easy for you, start leaning, really like leaning back even, and really just opening up that chest. Remember, just screwing your hands here into the floor, pushing the floor away from you. This is real good to push not only in front of us in that plane, but to push behind us and open up like this. All right, last one you're gonna hold. Just hold here for 10 seconds, really pushing, squeezing the glutes. All right, nice. Perfect. Crab press done. Next up, one of my favorites, the crawl. Super powerful for developing core strength, coordination, and mobility. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get in a basic quadrupedal position right here. Big words, huh? Lift our knees off the floor. Try to avoid getting your butt too high. Whatever level you can, just above the floor is where our knees stop. The right hand moves with the left foot. The left hand moves with the right foot. So it's this opposing motion. All right, let's get into it. Just find yourself a little space. You don't need much space. A couple steps, maybe 10 steps forward, and then turn around. Taking it super slow. The slower, the better. All right, keep pushing the floor away super strong. Especially as you lift the 2 arms, the 2 limbs. Turning around, just do the other length. Keeping your hips low, and then just see if you can kind of embody that feeling of like a cat or something, you know? Nice. Once you get comfortable with that, play with the pace, speed it up, slow way down. That's the more challenging one actually. And then just start embodying more and more of that animalistic stuff. And yeah, blur the lines. There's absolutely no rules, backwards, forwards, sideways. No rules out here in the jungle. I'm actually in a park in the city center, but it's jungly enough. All right, so the next one up, deceivingly simple, unfortunately, is squat to kneeling. Into a squat position. Heels don't have to be on the floor. Absolutely fine if they're off the floor. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bring our knees forward, aiming to touch the floor as slowly and controlled as we can, while keeping our center of gravity and our weight over the toes, pushing down into the floor. If this position is challenging for you, spend some time just sitting on your toes. Within a couple weeks, promise you, much better. All right, and then from here, we're gonna try to, as slow and controlled as possible, come back up into our squat. Just reach here, and then we're gonna, as slow and controlled as we can, reach here. All right, let's just go for a few of these. And at the start, what I want you to do is I want you to use your hands either here on the floor or find an object, a low object, and use that for assistance. Just make it smooth, because really what we're doing, give your body the time to just get used to this movement. No problem using your hands at all. It actually can be really helpful to just extend down here. Just like kind of reach out, get them hips extended. Toes on fire right now. For those of you who want a little extra movement in there, from here we're gonna bring our knees forward, driving them forward here, super slow and controlled. Bring it down. Use your hands as needed. Sit down, back up, come up, and then from here we're just gonna come into a forward fold, trying to keep our back as straight as possible, chest is open and big. From here, just driving back down into the same movement. Thank you guys for tuning in, rocking along. Let me know how those moves felt for you. I know for myself, once I started doing these things regularly, moving close to the floor, slowing the pace way down, I started feeling a lot better. They actually helped me feel a lot less anxious. It's not so much of a push, a drive to, you know, like squeeze, but it's just to kind of coordinate your movement and just feel good in your body and learn what the language of your body feeling good is really about, because it's really a personal thing. So let me know how they felt. I'm gonna start pumping out these videos more and more, and hope you're gonna enjoy the ride along. Big shout outs to the boys out of Strength Side. I'm gonna link a video up below, check them out. Honestly, just do it. It's really a win-win for everyone. Yo guys, that's the end of the video. Before I play in some of the footage of my own training, I want to let you know the reason why I'm doing that, and it's more than just showing off what I've been doing over the past years, but it's it's part of it, but it's not everything. The reason is that I want to show you about 2 minutes of like strength training, you know, kind of body weight strength training, and then 2 minutes of the literally complete opposite. What I mean with that is that the last 2 minutes are pretty much just dancey, flowy stuff. Neither of them would probably feel as good if I wouldn't do the other. So the whole point is that we have a whole variety of different things we can embody, feed that body different things that it needs, different styles of movement, sometimes flowy, sometimes super strict, and yeah, blur the lines on some days. What I find is that if we ever associate your body with like the creativeness of dancing or of moving in different new ways, really limits you in how you relate to yourself in the end, you know? And that's not something we want in the long run, because it's putting a lid on something inside of us, and that's the no-no for creative juices. All right, get them juices flowing. Juice.